squares Uranus, fixed energy, the moon in opposition to Saturn, mutable energy, and the retrograde Mars squares Chiron, cardinal. We're still in the energy of the full moon, and if you would like to know how is this going to affect you, especially that we have this energy revolving around Valentine's Day, you need to watch this video. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. So as mentioned earlier in the introduction, that there is a mixed energy between fixed signs, cardinal signs, and mutable signs, and it's all either opposition or square. I'm recording today's video on the 13th of February. Yesterday we just had full moon in Leo, and tomorrow we have Valentine's Day. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the energy is still very tense, very hectic before the Valentine's Day and during the Valentine's Day as well. And as you see in the chart here, and I'm pretty sure lots of you experienced the full moon in Leo energy, how it was tense and how it was very disruptive. And why I'm saying disruptive, because Uranus is in the mix. Uranus is in a fixed sign in Taurus at 23 degrees and 21 minutes, and you know, Algol, the fixed star, is just on top of the Uranus. Uranus is an opposition to the Sun, which is currently in Aquarius, and Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. So as I mentioned in my previous video, there is lots of sudden shocking information coming out to the public, and it's being exposed to the public either on the personal level or on the collective level or on the mundane level. There's lots of realization, there's information that wasn't expected, there are truths are being exposed, and it's being spoken out by so many people, and it's shocking. And we see also the rebellious Aquarius, or the rebellious energy of Aquarius is out there. There are lots of people that against this information, or they don't want this information to be spoken out, or they don't want this information to be told to the public because there's something that they're afraid of, or something that they don't want the public to know about, even on a personal level. And I'm pretty sure there are lots of you have come up to a certain realization, or certain secrets, or certain data or information that was hidden, and it was very shocking and it was very revealing. Once again, Uranus covers, or Uranus energy is all about shocking or sudden or disruptive something that's happening, and it's in a fixed sign, very stubborn. And the Sun rules Leo, which is the Sun is also about that, shedding the light on certain information. So something's going to be revealed, or there's going to be clarity or realization of something. It's for us so that we can take a precaution for us, so that we know and we take action accordingly, right? That's the whole purpose of this information. This is very tense energy, and it's sometimes it's also harsh because we were not expecting this. Now, the square between Uranus and the Sun involves fixed signs, and it actually affects fixed signs mostly, especially Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. But obviously, we have Pluto also, which is the ruler of Scorpio, is in Aquarius. We have Mars retrograde, which is the ruler of both Aries and Scorpio, is in Cancer. So we can see, and Mars actually, retrograde Mars is actually squaring, Chiron in Aries. So that's technically involved cardinal signs. But we also have the moon, as we speak now, is on the 13th, is actually in Virgo, and it's in opposition to Saturn in Pisces. So we can see also that mutable signs are in the mix as well. And Mercury actually just entered Pisces as we speak now, and Mercury is all about information, data, transportation, anything related to telecom or the network, or anything related to the transportation system or the communication system, whatever it is, just entered Pisces, mutable sign. And it's actually, as I said, in opposition to the moon. So that tells me also there is some connection, because there is connection to the higher self. There is some sort of telepathy, there's some sort of higher knowledge, or higher, as Jupiter is forward now in Gemini, and Jupiter at 11 degrees, it's not in exact square with Saturn, but it's kind of square as well. So we can see now Mercury, the ruler of Gemini and Virgo, Mercury is in opposition to the moon, and Jupiter is kind of squaring Saturn, the energy is building up, and because in the next few weeks we're going to see exact square between Jupiter and Saturn. So that tells me there is higher knowledge, there is higher understanding, there is connection with the higher self. It feels like there's telepathy, there is communication with, there's some sort of understanding, even if, without the information being communicated. There's some sort of understanding, because that's what the energy of Mercury is. And there are lots of people are trying to dig deep and find information without even resorting to mainstream media. Lots of people using social media to dig deep into either social media or other resources to find the core of the matter. Okay. So that's the energy of Mercury, Jupiter, and the Moon. Whatever that was hidden before, whatever we were questioning before, whatever that we don't know before, or it was pushed under the rug, now it's coming out to the surface. Now it's resurfacing and everybody has access to it. And as we see, like on X or YouTube, there are lots of information out there. It's shocking, it's revealing, it's disruptive. For some of us, it's like it's unbearable, and especially like this is not only on the collective level, but it's also on the personal level. Like I'm pretty sure lots of you found out something related to either a relationship, or either romantic relationship or a spousal relationship or any kind of relationship. You found the truth of something that was very shocking for you. Now, all this revelation of information doesn't have to be related to a spousal relationship or a romantic relationship or a business. It could be even related to health matters. It could be related to, some government figures. It could be related to some financial matters. It could be related to anything, okay? But it is nonetheless disruptive. It's nonetheless very, shocking for lots of you. For some, it's a serious health matter. For some, it's a job loss, and for others, it's a purchase or investment that went, and you found out it was a scam, or there was, or it was a lemon. For some of you, spent lots of money to purchase something, and you found out that thing is like literally is garbage. It's not worth the money that you spent on. For others, it could be an electronic. For some of you, it could be a very expensive equipment, or a vehicle, or anything that's related to transportation, telecom, communication. For some of you, your banking system was hacked, or even like you change your internet service provider, or even like your phone service provider. There's just a lot of shocking things that happen around this time, and it's still happening. Now, let me tell you guys, it doesn't have to happen exactly on the full moon. It could have happened even like a few days, 7 to 10 days before the full moon. Now, for some of you, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, for some of you, you found out that there's, and I'm sorry to say that, it could be an STD, or some chronic disease, or something like related to immunity system. For others, it's an argument or a fight within the family, or between family members. It could be also something related to your travel arrangement or travel documentation. It could be anything. For others, to be perfectly honest, it's unwelcome pregnancy, because once again, as I said, Uranus is in the mix and Algol is on top of Uranus. It's in a very hard aspect with the Sun, and Chiron, the wounded healer, is in opposition to Mars, and Mars is still is squaring Mars, and Mars still retrograde in the house of the mother, the house of the people and the homeland and the family and the house, and where you feel secure, where you feel sanctuary. It's still Mars still retrograde, so Mars is not liking any of this, and Mars has that rebellious, that warrior energy. And Uranus is also the ruler of the rebel. That's what Aquarius is. Aquarius is always rebellious. Aquarius revolutionary. Aquarius can speak up of something that they don't like, whether they're right or not. They're still gonna speak up, and they're gonna go for a fight. So all of this energy is in the mix. That's why we have this full moon is very tense, and I'm not gonna lie to you, we're gonna feel it for the next week or so, but it's gonna dissipate by the time we get closer to the new moon in Pisces, and when Mars actually go direct in Cancer on February the 23rd. And also we have Mercury, which is the ruler of an air sign, Gemini, is gonna sextile with Uranus, which is actually also a ruler of an air sign. So there is some sort of information going really fast, being exchanged, you know, not only information, there is communication, information, you know, it could be even something that was delayed, it's going to be expedited, going to be concluded really fast. Sometimes it's agreements or contracts or, you know, decisions, it's going to be signed very quickly. It could be even shipping or trade, you know, orders, or it could be also, you know, something related to other resources that's going to be exchanged really fast. I see lots of agreements. I see lots of contracts being signed around that time, around the new moon in Pisces. But anyways, let's just focus on the Valentine's Day and full moon. Technically, this reading is up to the 20th of February, so I'm going to try not to you know, go past that, because I want to have another video for Pisces, because that's when the energy is going to be. Once again, Mars, the action oriented, is going to go direct on the 23rd. So once again, everything, whatever that was delayed, whatever that was on hold, right now it's going to be expedited by, I would say, by the 20th or 21st of February. But remember also that Venus, she's going to be in the shadow period before she goes retrograde on March the 1st, and Mercury then also is going to go retrograde, I believe, in the mid of March. You'll see in the chart here when actually Mercury is going retrograde. So Mercury is going to be stationing retrograde on the 15th of March, but you know, the first 10 days, which is the beginning of March, I would say, you know, it's the shadow period for Mercury. So you want to be careful not to, you know, take you know, quick decisions, because even though Mercury is going to be sextiling you know, Uranus on the 27th, I would say the first 5 days of March you're on the safe side, but after that, I would say 7-10 days before the retrograde, before the 15th of March, you need to be careful, because you're gonna revisit that time, and you're gonna change your mind. Whatever you've decided, whatever you've done around the, you know, 7 to 10 days before the 15th of March. Before Mercury station retrograde, you're gonna revisit that you know, period, and you're gonna change your mind, because Mercury, when Mercury station direct, it's gonna go to the same degree that was you know, around the I would say the 5th or the 6th of square March. So what's the energy of Uranus square the Sun? The energy is on the, you know, on the mundane level, or for the collective, or even on the personal level. It's the energy of a person who wants to be different, and who wants to you know, or the attention grabber, or who wants to be the center of the universe, or the center of everybody, who wants to show up and show off, and, you know, grab the attention of everybody around them. Is the rebellious, it's a very stubborn energy, a person that would do whatever it takes to get the attention of others, you know, even something that's illegal or unethical. That's the energy of Uranus, you know, squares the Sun. It's very egotistical, and it makes you feel like, and let me tell you, it doesn't have to be you know, on the right side. It could be very much on the wrong side. Like, you will see people doing things very you know, explosive or very disruptive. They would say things that they would use profanity. They would say things that's not acceptable by the others. This energy, it's for somebody, or sometimes it's for some people that they suffer of exhaustion. Like, they don't know how to express themselves even properly. They wanted to show how unique they are, but they're showing it in a very unconventional way, in a very unacceptable way. Now, I'm not saying everybody will have that low vibrational energy. For some of you, it could be, I'm not gonna lie, for some of you, it could be an invention, or it could be something innovative that's gonna be coming out, but for others it's going to be very unethical and unacceptable. This is also the energy of people that they're not accepting or respectful to the authorities or the government. So they would do whatever. We'll see marching and rallying, and to be perfectly honest, lack of morality or lack of even credibility. Now, as you see in the chart of the 14th, the energy is still there. You know, Uranus is squaring the Sun in Aquarius. Uranus is in Taurus. The Moon is in opposition to Saturn, and Jupiter is actually Jupiter in Gemini also squared the Moon. Yeah, squared the Moon as well. And Mars squares Chiron, and Lilith obviously squares. Lilith is actually in opposition to Chiron. So this is really very hectic. Okay, this is. I'm not gonna lie to you. You will see this energy. It's for people who are trying to correct what was incorrect, and people, they wanted the things that was not, that lacks morality, that's unethical, that's against you know, any principles. They're actually voting, or they're actually calling for these things, like what we see now in the States. Like, and I'm trying to stay away from politics, but I can't. It's just everything I see around us, like either in the States or in Canada, you know, it's just, things doesn't make any sense. So you know, before I get into each of the zodiac signs, I just want to reiterate that this reading is not only about Valentine's Day, but it's also covering the period between the full moon, the 12th of February, up till the 20th. And now I'm gonna have another video about the new moon, but let's get into each of the zodiac signs. So Sun is in your chart. Aquarius, the sun is in your house. Okay, and what we have now, we have Pluto in your house, we have the Sun, and Mercury just exited Aquarius and entered into Pisces, your second house. Okay, and Uranus, your ruler, is squaring you in Taurus. Both are fixed signs. What I see in the chart also, that Pluto is forming a harmonious aspect with Lilith. The Sun is the ruler of Leo, which is your opposite sign. So what tells me, what does this tell me? Is that there are issues related to your either homeland, because Uranus is in Taurus. Taurus is your fourth house. So there is some sort of issue related to your homeland or your family house, or you know, something related probably to your mother. There is some sort of you know, power struggle or some. And I'm sorry guys if I didn't say earlier, I'm recording this at about 6 p.m. It's now 6:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time in Toronto, Ontario, on the 13th of February. So what I was saying is, with Aquarius, this is something related to your homeland, or something related to your family, something there is, or it could be even your kids, because I see somebody, either you, Aquarius, or somebody in your home, or a family member. I see rebellious behavior. I see also some sort of a fight, or could be also, you know, and I'm sorry to say that, but there could have been, you know, an equipment or a piece of electronic that went, you know, that broke or went out of order. I see for some, there's explosive or rebellious behavior. I say it again because I see anger, and I see there is an argument, or there is a fight between family members. For some of you, I'm not gonna lie to you, there could be a fire, not necessarily a huge fire, but or there could be an injury related, or somebody or a family member that got injured, or could be you, and you could be also involved in some sort of accident, either a road accident, or I don't know, accident even could be at home. For some of you, Aquarius, you could be moving away from all this situation. You want to leave it behind. You can't take this you know, hectic or this chaos that's happening in your home. For some of you, Aquarius, there could be an unwelcome pregnancy. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you have done any procedure during this time, it could have went wrong. For others, you could feel undecisive, or about taking some sort of a decision. You can't come to a decision. You can't make up your mind. You're confused. You don't know what to do. It could be, once again, related to a family matter. It could be related to pregnancy, or a decision to go to court. And now, for some Aquarius, I see that you're seeking therapy, or you're seeking family counsel, special counseling, or as I mentioned earlier, there is unwelcome pregnancy, or could be some serious health matter like STD, something related to a one night stand type of relationship. Now, I see this especially if you are a cusper, like a Capricorn, Aquarius cusper, or you have Capricorn prominent in your chart. Now, let me just pull a tarot card for you, Aquarius, to see the energy, and then I'm gonna pull an oracle, love oracle card for you as well for the Valentine's Day energy. Oh my God, you got the Judgment. You got Judgment, Aquarius. So that tells me Judgment is literally Scorpio energy, and it's a Uranian, a Pluto energy, okay? So exactly as I mentioned earlier, there's some sort of revelation or realization, or some sort of something that it's gonna, upheaval. Let's put it this way. There's an upheaval in the family dynamics, or in the house, or something that's gonna put everything upside down. I'm sorry, Aquarius, for this news, but that's what I see. But this is, you have to understand, this is for your best. This is for your higher good, okay? This is for something so that it ends in order for something new evolves out of this, okay? And I'm sorry, Aquarius, I didn't want to bring that up to you because it's still, it's still your... we're still in the solar return of the Aquarius, but that's what I see. Okay, so you got this card, which is manifesting miracle, and that's what the Judgment is. So there's something crumbling in order for something new to start or to evolve out of this. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And as I mentioned, the Judgment is Pluto plus Uranus energy. So there's an upheaval in order for something new to start, and you got manifesting miracle. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Your dream is soon to become reality. It's a miracle. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. This is very beautiful, Aquarius. Let me pull just True Emotional Oracle card. Oh my goodness. Pregnancy, DNA, fake news. I'm so sorry, Aquarius, I just said. So you could have been involved in, a one night stand, and all of a sudden the other person come to you and, tell you, oh, I'm pregnant, or it could be you, I don't know, or you, you take it as it resonates, but fake news. It could be somebody is telling you, is lying to you. It's fake news, okay? This is what I have for you, Aquarius. I'm so sorry for this message, but this doesn't have to resonate with everybody. As I said, there's something that's crumbling in order for something new to arise. I wish you best of luck, Aquarius. Scorpio, what's going on in the full moon? And I've done actually water sign reading, but this is just another reading that's not only involving the full moon, but also the energy around the Valentine's Day. So Scorpio, the full moon in Leo is or was in your 10th house, because I'm recording this on the 13th of February. The full moon was just yesterday. But the energy was still in the energy of the full moon, and it's very strong. It's still building up. So you're ruled by Pluto, you're ruled by Mars, and Mars is actually retrograde in your 9th house. So the full moon in Leo is in your 10th house. That's the house of your public image, and the house of your profession, the house of your reputation, the house of how people see you and your status in the community or in the in the family. And so what I see is there's something that was hidden and it's resurfacing now. It's revisited now. It's related to some sort of struggle or issue. It could be related to the career, the work you do, and if you don't work, it could be related to your status in the family. So there's something revisited now. Okay. I see arguments and I see ending, and I see you actually speaking up about something that you don't like. I see you come up to a decision that you're gonna stop what was going on for many, many months or years, and you are not happy about. You decided that's it, you're done with it, and you have to end it. I see that you reached the peak moment, and it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. If you know what I mean. So it's just that you can't take it anymore. You're probably going to be speaking to a family member, or you're going to be because once again Mars is in a retrograde, you ruler in your 4th house, and you also have and you have the Sun that squares Uranus. The Sun is in your 4th house, so it's also something related to you're probably seeking some help or counsel with a family member, or maybe your romantic partner, or it could be also there is some sort of some issue going on in your house that's now you're clear about and you're aware of, and it doesn't align with your career or with your higher purpose, because the 10th house where the full moon is, that's your higher purpose. That's on top of your chart. So it could be something that's like an obstacle or a blockage in your way to advance. It could be from a family member, or it could be, where you live right now. So for some of you, probably you've received an advancement, but it's not working for you because it means that you have to leave. It could be something far away, and you have to leave the family home, and you don't know what to do about it. I see a card that jumped out. Actually 2 cards, but they're not in reverse, they're sideways. But let's see, what do you have? You have 7 of Skulls and the Moon, and that's exactly what I said. So there is some sort of something related to your work, something you've been building for a while, you've been working for a while, you're trying to build your legacy, you're trying to build your prosperity, but there's something that was hidden, and I see it now coming to coming to the surface, or you found out some sort of information, or there was something secretive going on at your workplace. Now you're aware of, but quite frankly, and I'm just gonna pull one more card for you, Scorpio. Oh my God, you got the Devil. And I'm doing these just, I don't want to do a complete tarot reading. This is just for the clarification, for the energy, so that I can connect to you personally. But I see some sort of also toxic relationship. It's either going to be at your workplace, or it could be even in your family, or within the family dynamics, or it could be some addictions. You could be dealing with a partner who has addiction, or it could be you, Scorpio. You have some addiction, or some toxic behavior. So I'm sorry to tell you this, Scorpio. The energy, once again, this is the energy revolving around the Valentine's Day and the full moon. Now the energy is fluid, and it's going to change. We're going to have a new moon in Pisces trines with Scorpio. It's going to be on the 27th, and also your ruler Mars, which is currently in your 9th house, is going to go direct on the 23rd. So I don't want you to worry too much about it. You just need to deal with it. I see lots of you Scorpio, And Scorpio, you're going to be affected more than anybody else because your fixed sign, you know, and Uranus square the sun is in the fixed sign. So, and the full moon is in Leo, obviously it's squaring you. So you're going to feel it very, you know, very disruptive and very tense for you. So take it easy at this time. I see that you're going to speak up about it. I see heated discussion. I'm not going to say it's a discussion, it's a heated discussion, but it's for you to come up with a solution. Now the love oracle card I got for you is close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. I'm going to read it again, Scorpio. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I wish you best of luck. Hi, Pisces. So Pisces, you have Saturn in your house opposing the moon in Virgo, in your 7th house. Virgo is the opposite sign of yours. So there is opposition right there. And Uranus, which is in Taurus, your 3rd house, is forming a square with the sun in your 12th house. Pisces, I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I feel that you have some sort of inner struggle. There could be some sort of realization or some sort of higher knowing related to a past issue that you've been dealing with, or it could be a childhood trauma, or it could be a past trauma, or it could be even some painful situation you've been dealing with. You're trying to communicate this issue, but you're finding, or you encounter struggle how to communicate this issue. Every time you want to speak up about it, you go back and you say, not now, it's too early, I'm not going to talk about it. No, they're going to know about how I feel. I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to show people that I'm vulnerable. Or you think of it that the way you think about it, it's like a weak or a weakness, when in reality it's vulnerability. But you don't want to speak about it. You don't want to reveal it to anybody. Okay? Now also, now Jupiter, your ruler, is forward in Gemini. I do see that you're seeking therapy, or maybe counseling with a family member or someone that's very close to you. Could be from your homeland, the place where you were born. There could be somebody supporting you or providing some sort of emotional support to you. Now for others, Pisces, I see issue related to, it's not only something you're dealing with on the subconscious level, but it could be issue with the software you use, or it could be a gadget, or it could be miscommunication or misunderstanding on social media. It could be a long distance relationship that wasn't communicated properly, and there was disruption or interruption in that, or you decided to go part ways. For others, I see issue with your car, or you're planning to travel and then there was something, there was a delay in getting the visa or getting your travel documents. Now let me tell you once again, Pisces, we're gonna have a new moon in Pisces on the 27th of February, okay? And Mars is gonna go direct. Mars is now in your 5th house. It's retrograde, okay? For some of you, if you are a parent, there could be issue with a child. It could be related, some physical or health issue with the child, or it could be, it could be also issue with somebody you like. Now, if you're not a parent, obviously, you could be in a relationship with somebody but you feel like you're very connected to this person, and you feel like you want to take it to this next level. Now once again, Jupiter is forward, and Jupiter is your ruler. Okay, I honestly see that you're gonna get because Venus just entered Aries in your second house, so you could be waiting for some financial support, and I see it coming to you. Okay, or if you could, or if you are waiting for career advancement or raise in income, I see financial support. I see money coming your way. Okay, and I also see in the very near future, Pisces, especially with the new moon in Pisces, it's going to be your season. Obviously, at the end of February. Happy early birthday for the Piscean out there. I see that this energy is going to dissipate and things going to go to your favor, Pisces. So I'm just going to pull a card around this full moon in Leo, and also around the Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. Now, once again, as I mentioned earlier, Valentine's Day doesn't have to be, you're celebrating love and those beautiful emotions with a partner. It could be you're loving yourself, you're taking care of yourself. Especially Pisces, you have Venus, which is exalted in your sign, but she's in your second house. Okay, the house of the money coming from your career. Or it could be and it's also the house of your values, anything valuable. It could be the self-value, self-worth. Okay, so so if you're not in a relationship with somebody, you feel like you have that energy that you want to take care of yourself, and you want to buy something new, you want to you're taking care of your physical appearance. Pisces, you got 3 cards. You got 10 of Skulls, 8 of Scepters, and Prince of Scepters. And you know what? This is Earth, tangible energy, and also compassion and passionate energy. Okay, so you got the fire and you got the Earth energy. So that tells me that if you're waiting for some sort of news related to advancement at workplace, okay, or it's related to you're waiting for money because you got 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Skulls, basically. That's 10 of Skulls. That's 10 of Pentacles in the a traditional Rider-Waite tarot. So this tells me if you're waiting for money to be released to you that was on hold related to some sort of asset or family asset, it could be inheritance, it could be money coming to you from insurance claim or from the government or some sort of assistance or whatever. I see it coming to you because you literally get 10 of Pentacles and you get 8 of Scepters, or 10 of Skulls and 8 of Scepters. So this is the approval coming to you very swiftly, very fast. Okay. I see also somebody who's very passionate coming to you. It could be your energy, it could be somebody else. You could be Pisces / Aries, Pisces, Aries, Cusper. Okay, now once again, you are kind of, if this is your energy and that's how I feel, you could be you're passionate about somebody. Okay, you want to reveal your emotions, or you want to speak about how you feel. Now there's still that reluctant or hesitancy energy around you, but I see you going forward and speaking up about how you feel. Now, if it is somebody else's energy, that person is coming towards you and they're gonna reveal their feelings, and they are very passionate and compassionate about you. And here's what you got: romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Oh my goodness, Pisces. And this is the energy of Valentine's Day. Cupid's arrow strikes. Romance. And as you see in the picture here, in the depiction, this is very beautiful, Pisces, for you. Okay? Let me pull true emotional oracle cards for you. Okay, there are 3 cards fill up. Ooh. Okay. You got Jackass. Okay. And you got also family. So that could be your energy. Maybe you're the one who's being, and I'm sorry, Pisces, maybe you're the one who's being jackass. You're being, I don't know, playing mind games, or, trying to hide your emotions, and, just being manipulative. It could be somebody else, okay? But I see family, and I see happy family here, okay? And once again, Uranus in your 3rd house, but Jupiter forward in your 4th house. So for some of you, you're going to visit the family. For some of you, you are in a process to have a family. Okay, you're probably gonna you probably have your eyes on somebody, and you haven't, as I mentioned earlier, express your emotions. But you are serious about this person, and you're probably gonna reveal your feelings and emotions towards that person. And here you go, you got date, and you're gonna ask somebody out, or somebody's gonna ask you out. Courting, dating, anniversary, meetup. So for some of you, you are literally going on a date probably tomorrow, or probably in the weekend. But I see this happening very soon. Okay, Pisces, this is very beautiful energy. Congratulations, and I wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Cancer. So Cancer, the full moon in Leo is literally in your 2nd house, and the sun that rules the moon is in your 8th house, and then the moon, which is your ruler, is forming an opposition as we speak today. So the full moon was yesterday, but today the moon is in Virgo, because I'm recording this video on the 13th, and I'm sorry, tomorrow, on Valentine's Day, the moon is going to be in Virgo, and it's forming an opposition with Saturn in your 9th house, and Uranus in your 11th house, squaring the sun, the ruler of the full moon. So what a tanglement, Cancer. So and Mars retrograde in your house. So yes, it is a tanglement, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Cancer, there are lots of you who experience lots of expense during this time, or some sudden or shocking things related to a family member. It could be a sibling, could be a child, could be any family member who needed your help. This financial hardship or difficulty or expense that some of you experience, it could be very much related to a family member. For some of you, it's related to you personally. There could be a loss. For others, it doesn't have to be, financial loss. It could be the feeling that, you need to have, if you are applying for a job, or if you are, trying to purchase something or sell something, it has to be something in alignment with your standards and with your how you value yourself, how you look at yourself, and how it's an alignment with you, with your standards, if you know what I mean. Okay, so but I see lots of you Cancerians that there is a family member who was financially struggling and who needed your help. And Cancerians are very generous, kind people. They can't say no to anybody. And I see, even for some of you, it could be, it's a large amount of money, you still were able to support that family member. But remember, Saturn in your 9th house, that's in opposition with your ruler, the moon in Virgo, but it's also trining Mars in your sign. So it's like Saturn is giving you reassurance and telling you, don't worry, Cancer, whatever help you give and whatever, and the hand that you provide to others to support them and assist them, whether financially, emotionally, or any level, it's going to come back with a huge reward for you, Cancer. Okay, so not to worry about it. As I mentioned in previous readings, Saturn is forming a beautiful trine with Mars in your house, and Mars is going forward on the 23rd, so 23rd of February, and we're also going to have a new moon in Pisces on the 27th, and Mercury is going to sextile Uranus in your 11th house. So Cancer, things going to dissipate, or the energy is going to be beautiful past the 20th of February. It's okay. I know lots of you been through a lot but don't worry about it. Quite frankly, Cancer, I see, something, because Jupiter in your 12th house is going direct. Jupiter is supporting you, and there's somebody's have their eyes on you for a while. You still can't pinpoint who that person is, but you feel it, okay? And there's a higher connection with your spirit guides or your ancestors. You're getting lots of synchronicities, and you're getting lots of visions and dreams, and very beautiful dreams. I know, because I'm a Cancer, and I see that, and I feel it. It's very strong. You're spiritually ascending, Cancer. Okay, and you're getting lots of messages from your spirit guides or from your ancestors who crossed over, and there's also Jupiter is going into your sign in June. So whatever you've been struggling through right now, or any obstacle you're going through right now, it's going to dissipate, and you're going to be rewarded for your patience and for your hard work, and for being taking accountability and taking responsibility, and being accountable for everything, being responsible, being reliable. For some of you Cancers, I see that there could be somebody, there could be some sort of connection or attraction between you and somebody. It's a long distance. For lots of you, I see it's a long distance, because Saturn is in you're in your 9th house. Also, the North Node is in your 9th house. So I see long distance relationship is forming. It could be slow at this point in time, but it's gonna take pace once Mars going direct, and also once Jupiter getting into your sign. And quite frankly, Cancer, also what I see, because Venus entered your 10th house, Venus is in the shadow period by the end of February. For some of you, I see that you're attracting support, and people are attracted to you. Venus is the ruler of your 4th house. There could be something beautiful happening in your 4th house, but just try not to something related to purchasing a property or purchasing a house. Don't take any decision now, because Venus is going into shadow by the 20th of February, and she's going to be retrograde for the month of March. And also Mercury is going station retrograde on the 15th of March. So try not to take any decision during this time. Postpone it until April. But I also see travel for you, Cancer. It could be travel for work, or it could be travel to, I don't know, for some of you to not the Thai, to be perfectly honest. You're going to see this person who's in harmonious connection, who probably foreigner to you or lives in a foreign land. I don't see, it is a long distance travel, but I don't see it like across the hemisphere, if you know what I mean. I see it like it could be less than 10 hours travel, okay? Flying, technically. I don't know, Cancer, that's how I feel for you, because I see the energy of relationship forming for you, okay? And you got the Lord of Scepters. Lord of Scepters. This is the King of Fire, not King of Fire, King of Wands. Oh, you got so many cards, Cancer. You got 10 of Skulls. That's 10 of Pentacles. You got 3 of Wands. This is screaming travel for me. The Magician. Oh my goodness, Cancer. You got 7 of Swords, Judgment, the Emperor. All these cards jumped out for you, Cancer. And you got 6 of Knives. So, okay, right out of the bat, Cancer, I see travel, okay? I see travel. It's a travel. It's either related to work, or it's related to, a relationship, okay? I see somebody who's a very prominent figure, okay, or a wealthy person, or a person in a position of authority is connecting with you. This person is actually foreigner to you, okay? Cancer, this person is watching you, has his eyes or her eyes on you, okay? This person is manifesting you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Cancer, I don't see this person coming back from the past. I see actually this is a new person, but this person been watching you for a while, their eyes on you, and they are manifesting you. They wanted to form a relationship. They're very attracted to you, okay? This person hasn't revealed their feelings, but they're very, very attracted to you. And once again, Cancer, this person is, I see a very prominent figure, or someone who's a higher up, or in a high authority, or like a business owner, or a wealthy person. Now, on the other hand, Cancer, I see you becoming the emperor. I see you becoming in a position of power, okay? You're manifesting this. You've been working on this, and you're keeping it on a hush-hush. You're not revealing this to anybody. You've been working on this silently, quietly. You're not talking about it, but I see you becoming a prominent figure in either a government, or you're gonna secure a high position on a corporate level, okay? Now, I see travel, Cancer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see information coming to you swiftly. This information is gonna be very, I see you, reaching your goal, okay? With the Three of Wands here, and you're happy about it. Whatever you've been manifested. Look, you got the Magician, the Emperor, and you got Judgment. 3 major arcana, Cancer. 3 major arcana in your reading, okay? So this tells me that the energy is going to be very potent, and it's going to happen really fast. Nonetheless, Cancer, I see travel, because, the Three of Wands and Six of Knives, okay, 3 of Scepters and 6 of Knives, this is screaming travel. And also the Lord of Scepters. And look, the Lord of Scepters is literally riding the horse and going really fast. So this is someone coming to you, or you are reaching your goal really fast. Either or, I see it both sides, or both ways, okay? You're reaching your goal really fast after all this delay, because remember, Mars is gonna go forward on the 23rd of February. And Mars is an action-oriented. Mars is sick and tired of the delay that you're experiencing. So for some of you, Cancer, and that doesn't have to resonate with everybody, you're going to secure a position or a job in the travel industry. For others, it is travel nonetheless, okay? But regardless, you're reaching a goal, you're reaching a milestone, okay, in your life. With the Judgment, everything gonna change quickly. I don't know what else I can say, Cancer. It's literally, everything is taking momentum and speeding up for you. I would say after the 20th of February, Cancer, everything is taking on momentum for you, Cancer, and I see it coming really fast and speeding up for you, really, Cancer, okay? And as I said, after February the 20th, things gonna be, they're gonna be clarity. Now, for some of you, you have reached that clarity now, and you feel it, okay? Because you've experienced lots of delay. But once again, after the 20th, Mars is gonna go direct, Cancer, and everything is gonna pick up momentum for you, okay, as I said. So, you got balance. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Balance. So there should be balance between our emotions. So love is not only about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So there could be some challenge related to a relationship at this point in time, Cancer. But a great relationship is not always about agreeing to the other person. Yes, of course, whatever you want. No. Even disagreement, that will bring balance in the relationship. Okay, Cancer? So let me pull a true emotional oracle card for you, or love oracle card for the Valentine's Day energy. You're manifesting something, Cancer, okay? You're manifesting something huge in your life, and I see it happening and coming up, or as I said, picking up momentum. It's gonna come very fast and unexpected. Oh my God. There you go. You got love message. But you got also not happy. So for some of you, you could be not happy around at this point in time about your romantic life. For some of you, you're not in a relationship. For some of you, you're not in agreement with your partner. There could be some sort of disagreement. But I see this person, whether you're in a relationship or not, I see a love message coming to you. Okay? There could be some feelings towards somebody, or you could be not in any sort of relationship. You're not even in any sort of connection. And all of a sudden, and you feel like you're alone, you feel like you have no partner, you feel like you don't have that emotional support that you're looking for. And all of a sudden, you get this love message coming your way. Or somebody revealed their feelings towards you. Just one more card for Cancer. I just looked at the card. I glanced at the card. One more card for Cancer. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So you got mystery. Mystery. Unknown. Enigma. Illusion. Confusion. Unknown. Enigma. Illusion and confusion, or confusing. Mystery. So there is something mysterious going on. Okay. You could be feeling something. There could be some sort of telepathy with somebody. Your ancestors giving you messages. Okay, your higher self, your spirit guides. But it's still mysterious. You don't know who or what is coming your way. And that's why you feel like you feel the delay. You feel things not coming to fruition. You feel frustrated, and that's why you have this feeling of unhappy or not happy. But all of a sudden, the love message comes to you. Now, it doesn't have to be an actual romantic love message, although that's what I see. I see a love message coming your way. But it could be happy news. It could be winning. It could be you're getting something after it's been hold for you, or it's been on hold for you. And then you got liquid courage. Liquid courage. Now, for some of you, I see you going out and about, indulging and drinking. Or somebody, as I said, gonna reveal their emotions to you. Probably somebody, I don't know, will have that liquid courage, bravery, confidence, intoxicated, odd behavior. Somebody is gonna reveal their feelings to you all of a sudden, and they're gonna come to you with a love message. There could be intoxicated, in other words, they could be drunk. Okay, so that's how they got that liquid courage to speak up and to tell you how they feel. For others, it could be just that they get that mysterious courage, okay? They feel like they want to reveal their feelings for you. That's what I see for you, Cancer. It's beautiful news. Remember, you got the Magician, you got the Judgment, and you got the Emperor in your energy, okay? So you are manifesting something, and there is something is happening for you. It's gonna come swiftly, it's gonna come really fast, and things will change all of a sudden for you, Cancer, okay? I love you, Cancer. I wish you a happy Valentine's Day.